guys, we are back to start back reading third grade angels. We're going to read chapter 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to pause it. We're going to stop it so that you can watch it and at your own time if you want to, so that you don't have to watch a 30-minute video. All right, so let's do our read aloud song. Everybody say read aloud.
Read aloud.
Say read aloud.
Read aloud.
Say R-E-A-D aloud.
R-E-A-D.
Everybody say read aloud.
Read aloud.
Say read aloud.
Read aloud.
Say riggedy riggedy read out loud.
Riggedy riggedy read aloud.
All right, so when we stopped last time, we were on chapter 5. In chapter 5, we stopped with, what just happened at the end of chapter 5? Let's see. Oh, the teacher was really, really angry with the class because when the lady walked by and her hat flew off, everybody wanted to do a good deed. And instead of them being smart and just saying, hey, I got it, they all jumped on the hat. And what happened to the hat, guys? They ripped it into pieces. And the teacher let them have it. She said, none of you guys in here are acting like angels. And so everybody was really disappointed in themselves. And that's where we ended. Chapter 6, it was true. It was amazing, I said at dinner. You're just having one amazing day after another, said Mom. What was amazing, said Zipper Nose. Zipper Nose is my sister. She's behind me in 2nd grade. Other people call her Amy. She sneaked a pickle chip into my peanut butter and jelly sandwich on Saturday, so I'm not talking to her this week. Okay, said my dad. I'll ask. What was so amazing? Lots of stuff, I said. A lady's hat blew onto the playground, and we went after it like sharks after a piece of meat. You're a piece of meat, said Zipper Nose. Mom, I yelled. Bubba, my baby brother, laughed and babbled something. It's the weirdest thing. Whenever I get mad, he laughs. My parents understand his babble, but I don't. We, said my dad. Huh? I said. You said we went after it like sharks. You were one of the sharks? I'm a cat, said Zipper Nose. She hates it when I get all the attention. Good. That looks like you two. Except the boy's older in the video. In the book.
And we don't have a baby brother.
And we do not have a baby brother, but we have a baby dog. Kind of, sort of. I guess I was, I said. But it wasn't me that ripped the hat apart. My mother's eyes boggled. Ripped it apart? Good grief. What did the lady say? She called us little hoodlums. She got that right. And Mrs. Sims saw it all. Good. But I didn't rip it, I told them. There were too many hands on it. I couldn't even feel the hat. Accessory to the crime, said Dad. You were all equally guilty. My dad's a lawyer. I stabbed a green bean. That's what Mrs. Sims said. Even the kids who were just watching were guilty. Dad nodded. I like this teacher. I'm a cat, said Zipper Nose. I saw her reaching for the mashed potato spoon. I got there first. I dumped a spoonful on my plate. She reached for the spoon. I put it on the other side of the table. She screeched bloody murder. Mom! He always has to be first. He saw me reaching for the spoon and grabbed it. Give her the spoon, said Dad. Are you and your brother or sisters like that? Or maybe you and your cousins? Do you guys act like that? Probably. Do you guys act like that?
Definitely.
Definitely. Yes, y'all do. Sometimes. Till I step in, I go, hey! Cut it out.
Mostly Daddy.
Zipper Nose's hand was wagging in my face. I stuck the spoon in the mashed potatoes. She went on whining. He just did it to make me mad. He doesn't even like mashed potatoes. I ignored her. Mrs. Sims was really mad. I said, she told us we were disgraceful. She said, maybe nobody will get a halo this year. And you know what she said to Joey Peterson? The new kid who's not afraid of anybody, said Mom. Yeah, him. He laughed when she called us sharks. You know what she said? What? Said Zipper Nose. I didn't answer. What? Said Dad. She said, button it, Peterson. Dad grinned. I like this teacher. As I said before, I do a lot of talking in the tub to my mom. As for thinking, I do that in bed. And that's what I was doing, thinking about dinner and hearing Zipper Nose's words over and over. He always has to be first. It really bugged me because it's bad enough I have to hear her voice all day long in the house. But now I was hearing it in my own dark and private bed with the door shut and the lights off. It was like she shrunk herself and crawled into my ear, and now she was holding a megaphone and shouting across my brain. He always has to be first. He always has to be first. There he is, having the voice of his sister, Zipper Nose, in his head.
I wonder why she's called that.
Zipper Nose? I don't know. Maybe he'll tell us. There was another reason why it bugged me. She was right. I could never say it to anybody. I couldn't even say it to my mother from the suds in the tub. In fact, until this night, I don't think I've ever said it to myself. But as soon as she said it at the dinner table, I knew it was true. And it was about everything, not just mashed potato spoons. When us kids have races, I almost always win. If I don't, I feel bad. I mean, really bad. When we do art or writing in school, I'm always the neatest. The other kids come to my desk to see my stuff. My lines are straight, my letters are perfect. Even in first grade, I never colored outside the lines. Last year, my teacher said, George, you may be the neatest student I've ever had. I almost never spell a word wrong. If I do, it bugs me for days. Do you guys know what that's called? When someone wants to always do everything so perfect? You know what it's called? It's called a perfectionist. If they don't get it right, if they don't do it perfect, they feel bad or they get really upset with themselves. So that's not you want to do things right, but you don't want to beat yourself up if you don't, because we all what? Make mistakes. Are you here with us today? Mm-hmm. Okay. I almost never spell a word wrong. If I do, it bugs me for days. If I'm in the hallway heading for the bathroom, I see Zipper Nose coming from the other direction. I run to get there first. I can't help it. It's like everything is a race that I have to win. And now that's how I feel about getting a halo. I want to be first. I have to be first. Done. 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 Okay, that is the end of chapter 6. Don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back. But I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. See you in a little.
Bye.